Have you ever tried to make a simple video for work or school and just felt completely overwhelmed? Yeah, you're not alone. So today, we're going to dive into Google Vids, a brand new AI tool that's looking to completely change the game and basically turn anyone into a video creator. So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about the big problem that Vids is trying to solve. Then, we'll get to know the tool itself, check out all its cool AI features, and see how it works for teams. We'll also cover how you can get access, and, of course, we'll wrap up by looking at what this all means for the future of storytelling.
All right, so let's start with the big question. Why do we even need another video tool? Well, the answer really comes down to a challenge that I think a lot of us face all the time.
I mean, let's be real for a second. Making a video for, say, a project update or a quick training module can be a massive headache. You've got this great idea in your head, but actually turning it into a polished video, that is a whole different ballgame. You know the drill, right? You're usually stuck wrestling with some super expensive, complicated software. You need to have real editing skills to make anything look good. You spend hours, and I mean hours, scrolling through stock footage that just feels kind of cheesy and never really fits what you're trying to say. And trying to get feedback from your team, that's just a nightmare of back and forth emails with version 1, version 2, version underscore, final underscore. It's just slow and, honestly, super frustrating.
And this is exactly where Google Vids comes into the picture. It's designed to tackle all of those problems with one slick, integrated tool.
So, meet Google Vids. At its core, it's a new AI-powered video creation app that lives right inside the Google workspace you already use every day. Think of it as your own intelligent assistant, one that helps with the video, the writing, and the production, all unified in one simple, easy-to-use place. I think this quote from Google just nails it. It really captures that all-in-one vision. See, Vids isn't just another video editor. It's designed to be your creative partner through the entire journey, from that first little spark of an idea all the way to hitting that final share button. Okay, now for the really fun part. Let's get into the AI that's running the whole show. This is what makes Google Vids so different from pretty much every other video editor out there.
So, Vids pretty much eliminates that dreaded blank page problem. You can just start with a simple text prompt, something like, create a video announcing our team's upcoming volunteer day, or you can even just feed it an existing Google Doc. From there, Gemini, that's Google's big AI model, gets to work and generates a complete first draft for you. We're talking a full storyboard, suggested scenes, even a script. It really is like having a creative co-pilot.
Now, this is where things get really interesting. Let's talk about video footage. Instead of making you sift through generic stock video, Vids uses Google's Veo technology, which is their text-to-video AI. So what does that mean? It means you can generate totally unique video clips just from a description. You don't search for a video anymore. You describe the exact video you want. Something like a barista steaming milk in a cozy cafe, slow zoom. And poof, the AI just creates it for you. It's a total game changer.
They are not slowing down. I mean, just look at how fast this thing has been evolving. This timeline shows that in just a matter of months, it went from adding new AI voice options to rolling out AI avatars and getting full availability for tons of business and education users. This really shows that Google is serious about making this a core part of their toolkit.
Vids also gives you what's basically an on-demand production crew right at your fingertips. Need a voiceover? Just pick from a library of different AI voices. Don't feel like being on camera? No problem. You can generate an AI avatar to present your script for you. And get this, if you're turning an old slide deck into a video, it can automatically take your speaker notes and turn them into a voiceover. These features just remove massive bottlenecks from the whole creative process.
But here's the thing, Vids isn't just an AI tool for you to use on your own. Nope, it was built from the ground up with teamwork in mind.
And this is where video creation truly becomes a team sport. Just like in a Google Doc, multiple people can hop into a Vids project at the exact same time to edit. They can leave comments right on the video timeline and assign tasks using @mentions. This completely gets rid of that slow, painful cycle of emailing video files back and forth for feedback. It's all live and collaborative.
So at this point, you're probably thinking, okay, this sounds amazing, but how do I get my hands on it? Let's jump into the practical details of who gets access.
All right, here's the breakdown. The full creation and editing powers are available for most Google Workspace Business, Enterprise, and Education Plus subscribers, plus anyone with the Gemini add-on. But here's the good news. Even if you don't have one of those plans, anyone with a Workspace account can still view and comment on a Vids project if it's been shared with them.
And hey, for all you IT admins watching, here's a quick but super important note for you. Vids is actually turned on by default in your admin console, but, and this is the key part, for it to work, you absolutely must have both Google Drive and Google Docs enabled for your organization. So, when you step back and look at all this, what does a tool like Google Vids really mean for the bigger picture, for how we all communicate and tell our stories?
It really boils down to 4 huge takeaways. First, it completely democratizes video creation. It gives anyone the power to be a video creator, not just the specialists. Second, it breathes new life into old, dusty content, turning your static slide decks into dynamic videos. Third, it perfectly positions AI as a creative co-pilot. It's there to help you, not replace you. And finally, it does all of this right inside the seamless workflow you're already familiar with.
So that really leaves us with a final thought to chew on. With tools that make creating a video this easy, are we looking at the beginning of the end for the traditional slide deck? And maybe more importantly, with this kind of power at your fingertips, what's the first story you're going to tell?